Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my almost living room area. So I am here and I'm going to share with you guys another plant video. You guys seem to really respond to my other plant videos, so I'm really excited to give you guys another one. So right here I have my birds of paradise. Her name is December and she is huge. Like I had to make sure I had the proper space and the proper time to film this video because I am going to be pruning her and I'm going to be giving her water, and I'm just going to be sharing with you guys some basic beginner friendly, just like last time, tips on taking care of my birds of paradise and what you can do to possibly take care of your birds of paradise. So if you guys are interested and if you guys want to see how I do it, then keep on watching. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel and I'll see you guys soon. Yeah. When I first got her, I was kind of neglecting her a little bit because she was a lot. You know, I didn't start off with like a baby plant and then work my way up to like something bigger like this. So when I got her, she was just flopped over, wasn't doing so well, and it took me like a few months to really understand her a little bit and to start taking better care of her. And once I learned more, did some more research, that's when she started flourishing and started doing so well and all of that stuff. All right, so like I just mentioned, I am going to be pruning her a little bit. I am going to cut off maybe, I think, 1 or 2 of her leaves, and I'm also going to be giving her some water, so I'll show you guys how I do that. And what else? I think that's about it. I'm gonna bring you guys a little bit closer eventually, but this is her size compared to me. This right here is her tallest leaf. So if I hold her upright, her tallest leaf is literally taller than me. Like, you can't probably see it. Yeah, her tallest leaf is taller than me. And this also used to be her biggest leaf as well, but now we got a new big leaf coming in over here on this side. If I could just turn it like so. I don't know if you guys will be able to see it, but over here is her biggest leaf. It's really, really big, if you guys can see the comparison. And yeah, she has about 1, 2, 3, she has about 4 stalks in here currently right now. And in the future, I will be separating her and making her into maybe 2 or maybe even 3 individual new birds of paradise, but I'm not gonna do that right now. Let me bring you guys just a little bit lower and closer specifically to the plant so you guys can see exactly what I'm doing. So you probably won't see my face anymore, you'll probably just hear my voice. Okay, so now we are lower. Basically I think I am going to remove this stalk right here, and I found that once I removed some of her leaves that weren't performing, I guess, the way I needed them to perform, that's when I started getting new growth and new leaves coming in. And at first I was really scared to do that because I'm like, oh, she's so big and so, you know, luscious. I want her to stay that big, but you know what, if I want her to grow and continue to grow, I'm gonna have to sacrifice these big leaves. So I cut off a number of her big leaves back in like March or something like that, and since then she has grown at least 4 or 5 new leaves and she's doing amazing. I'm gonna cut off this guy right here just because it's a little leaning to the side and it doesn't keep her upright, because I want to keep her upright, and this kind of leans to the side too much for me. And also she doesn't seem to be growing, along with this guy over here also doesn't seem to be growing as well. And then there is one right here, this guy right here. She's kind of small and she's kind of like raggedy looking, and she just doesn't need to be on she just doesn't need to be on here, so I'm going to cut off those. Alright, so I'm low to the ground now so you guys can see me. So basically when I am cutting off a leaf or a stalk, I just go in with a good old regular sharp kitchen knife, nothing too crazy. And what I was told is you want to cut as close to the stalk and the root as you you possibly can, and you want to cut on an angle. So because this guy is kind of like lonely all by himself and he's not really connected to anything, I'm going to cut straight down into the soil until I can get that separation. I hope that made sense. So I'm just going to just cut. And then, yeah, it's probably where she wasn't growing. Had to tug a little bit, so got rid of that. And then once you have the area that you cut, take a little bit of dirt, and you just want to put a little bit of dirt just on the area that you just cut off. And then if you guys can see right here, this was actually from an old stalk that I cut off. That's why it looks like that. Alright, so now we're going to remove this leaf right here, just mainly because it's a little raggedy for me. So I'm just going to come over here and cut on an angle and down. I hope you guys can see this. If not, I'm going to try to zoom in as much as I can. So I'm just going to cut on an angle downwards, just like that. Dirt, just put it where it was cut, and I'm going to now cut off this last little guy down here. Cut down on the angle. Just like that. Take some of the dirt. Some of the dirt and just put it on the area, and this is just what's going to encourage more growth from there, just like that. There's some of like these brown pieces that I'm just going to cut down from the last time that I trimmed this guy. Hopefully it will encourage more growth. Don't be afraid to get your hands dirty and wear nails and everything. Who am I? Okay. There you go. That looks so much better. Right. That looks good. Alright, and those are all the leaves that I'm going to cut off right now. So that's about 3 leaves plus some little miscellaneous pieces. So now we're going to go into watering her. So basically this is a self-watering pot, and it's from Sterilzia. So right in here is where you put the water. It has like a reservoir at the bottom where it holds the water. So you just fill this up until it reaches the max, and it just takes the water from it every time it needs the water. So right now it's at its minimum state, but it would still be good for a couple more days. I am going to water her. I am going to water her today, but I also wanted to test out my new moisture meter that I got actually. I've never had a moisture meter before, so I want to see how wet or dry she is. I'm gonna go grab it. Alright, so this is my moisture meter. I got this from Amazon, and every plant owner swears by a moisture meter, so I'm going to use it for the first time just to see what she says. I'm going to stick it in. According to this, it says that it is wet. According to the moisture meter, I don't even really need to be watering her, but I will be giving her a little bit of water just to fill up her reservoir, probably just even halfway. So what you do is you just take the cap off right here, and then you just pour the water inside. All right, and there is December. So basically what I do on a regular basis is I like to clean off her leaves, just making sure she looks her best and she's able to get in as much sunshine as she possibly can. Birds of paradise are tropical plants, so they like the sun, they like to stay good. They really like to stay good, so I'm always wiping off her leaves at least 2 to 3 times a month, I want to say, whenever I have time, type of thing. So I just have a microfiber towel and I'm wiping off both sides of her leaves. Alright guys, and there she is. There is December, and yeah, like I said, this was gonna be quick and simple. Basically, you know, I just make sure I give her water that she needs, and I prune her regularly, because pruning encourages new and healthier growth on your plants. And I just find when I do take the time to quote-unquote sacrifice some of her older leaves, I definitely see new growth, you know, within a few weeks of me cutting them off. And you know, that's just, I feel like that's how it works for anything in life. I hope this video encouraged you to, you know, keep going at it when it comes to your plant baby. So give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it, if you learned something, and or if you were at all encouraged or inspired, motivated, or whatever. And if you are not already subscribed to my channel, don't forget to subscribe. And yeah, see you guys in my next plant video. Let me know what it is you guys would like to see next in terms of my plants, and I'll try to work on that for you guys. So thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you guys in my next upload. Bye.